just to make sure I'm not crazy, so we just walked around the M2 a little bit, and the more you look at it, it's just like the G8Xs. It grows on you, and you start seeing the mods.
It ain't cooking it though, man.
It ain't.
No,
it ain't.
Gotta be vertical. I'm old school.
You said the grills aren't working. They got to be vertical. Yeah, those grills are weird. What is going on here? Look at that exhaust. That's crazy though. Anyways, so yeah, we were walking around it, and it grows. It's gonna be like everything else. Like when these first came out, oh, they're ugly. We gotta fix the grill. All this, and that. Of course, yeah. When they first come out, it's polarizing. It's something you ain't never seen before. But to be honest, I think it might work. What I really like is the box flare look over the fenders. It was that boxy kind of design they went with, and the wheels. The wheel sizes, I think it's gonna be a pretty good setup once you lower it. Probably 10 mil spacers all around. I didn't really look that hard, but it needs spacers. I think it'll be all right. But yeah, I guess the difference in person is you're not sitting there looking at a picture that's lit from one angle. You can see all the angles, all the shadows, and it flows a little bit better. Yeah, it's boxy. Yeah, it looks like a Lego engineer designed it, but when you see it in person, it flows a lot better, and I think it's got a promising future. But as much as people hate it, there's like I think I've talked about 4 people already that said they already pre-ordered, like over the summer, and so they're gonna be on the street as soon as they get here. Let's see what people do with them. I don't know. I could do it, especially if I get one early. If I don't like it, I'm pretty sure I'll be able to sell it without losing any money. Or maybe not. Maybe people would just hate it that much that it would be discounted. So either way, S58 on the low. Yeah, I wanted to close that video out with just some of my thoughts. I know it's like a long intro and prologue up to this point, but yeah, 2 years ago I said this ain't that bad. The M2 might be one of the best M cars you can get your hands on once people get it, lower it, put some wheels on it, put some carbon fiber on it, and that's exactly what happened. Got lucky, I got mine the way I wanted it. I wanted a full option car. This car has every single option, including carbon package with carbon buckets. The dealers were telling me 2024 that wasn't going to be a possibility because they're prioritizing carbon buckets for the M3 and the M4. There wouldn't be any 24s made with carbon buckets. There's a few people that actually got them, so I'm thankful for that. The car is pretty much full bolt on now. It came with a lot of stuff on it. Lucky for me that the original owner had a vision similar to mine, so pretty much he did the LCI steering wheel, he did intake, the wing obviously sticking out back there, and some of the external carbon fiber. Oh, and the wheels. I don't know if I said that. Pretty much the same path I was gonna go down, and I was able to erase a lot of things off my wish list, and I'm glad I didn't order a bunch of that stuff ahead of time because I would have been pissed. But 2 years later, October 2024, I still believe that this is a great platform. Now that we got the xDrive M3, M4 out there, it makes this a little more of a thought before you purchase if you're trying to go out and drag race and do a whole bunch of other things. But if you are just trying to drive, enjoy like a good modern BMW, this is the way to go. Do you need an M car? No, I'm pretty sure an M240 is going to be, you know, 4/5 as awesome as this. But if you can, go for it. Like, I think the M2 is the way to go, especially if you know, they're starting to hit the market a little bit more, starting to become a little bit more available. So if the prices start dropping, this is going to be one to watch. Rumors are in the future, I think 27 or 28, the last year or two of this generation, they're going to produce an xDrive G87. So yeah, that'll be interesting. I really want to keep this car. I think this is going to be a forever car. Not going to lie. They come out with the xDrive G87, everybody's saying that they won't do it because that'll butcher the M4 sales. But when they're talking about doing it, the M4 is going to be on its way out and gone for this generation. I think in the production for the M4 is 28, I think 29. I know they were extending the production cycle for this generation. Usually it's 6 years. We get a stretch to 7 years out of them. I think with the last generation, the F8Xs, we got 7 years out of them. I think this generation is going to stretch to 8 years. So we'll see. But either way, by 27 or 28, if they do make an xDrive M2, it'll be on the heels of the M4. That'll be on its way out. Everybody that wanted the xDrive M4 will probably have it by then, at least if you're going to buy it new. And then we'll be in the hybrid era. I'll be glad to see the M2 run a little bit deeper into the 2020s as a internal combustion engine M car that still offers a manual, that still offers as close to a raw driving experience as we can get nowadays. Like, this is no E46, and I had an E46 up until 2 years ago, and yeah, there was something special about the way that car drives. Same way there's something special about the way this car drives, and it's completely different feels. Like, this is a brute monster that still will and can kill you if you disrespect it. The E46, you had to work to get that level of excitement out of it, but you knew where it was at and when it was going to come in, and you knew how to handle it. This sometimes can catch you off guard. But, you know, I'm going on a rant here. Yeah, 2 years later, I think I called it. I think people are going to love this car. A lot of people already do. I think it's going to be a cult classic. I mean, it's polarizing. It's got a look to it. It's got a sound to it. It's got a feel to it. Overall, I mean, it's a great car. So get your hands on one when you can. Full bolt on, enjoy them. Try to keep the power down. Or put the power down, I should say. Yeah, they're just fun. They're fun. So get your hands on one. And yeah, I guess we'll continue this build series. See what else I can get into with this. Peace.